Hi, the SI meteorologist Paul Dorian here on Tuesday, February 5th. Well, a weak clipper system raced through the mid-Atlantic region late last night, early this morning. It caused a coating to perhaps an inch of snow in parts of the mid-Atlantic region. Other parts of the area received little or no snow at all. Another clipper will throw some snow shower activity our way, perhaps as early as later this afternoon, and then again tonight. Again, a weak system dropping in from the northwest with limited moisture. That'll move off the coast during the day tomorrow, and then our attention turns to a more important threat that comes for the end of the week, somewhere in the Thursday night to Friday night, even early Saturday time frame. It looks like there'll be quite a coastal storm developing. This is not a clipper type of system at all. It'll have southern moisture with it, and ultimately there will be quite a storm just off the east coast by the late part of the week. In fact, this could turn out to be quite a snowmaker for parts of New England and New York State. It looks like between, let's say, Philly and New York City, it'll be right on the edge between rain and snow, perhaps some combination of the two, and we'll obviously fine-tune that over the next couple of days. Let's take a look at the latest surface map. Here's a reflection of that clipper system that came through late last night, early this morning. You notice there's another kind of a secondary little low pressure area, and there are some signs that there can be all of a sudden a breakout of snow shower activity during the afternoon today ahead of this next clipper. This next clipper enhanced the chance for some snow shower activity, especially from the Pennsylvania-Maryland border on north overnight tonight. But because of this little low pressure area right here sitting along this frontal system, we cannot rule out the possibility of some snow shower activity this afternoon, and then this will bring another round of possible snow showers tonight, especially again in the northern suburbs, let's say of Philadelphia, and points north and east. That clears through tomorrow, and then the attention turns to the potential system at the end of the week. Well, here's a look at the latest infrared satellite loop from the SSEC Wisconsin website. Here's the reflection in the high clouds here of this first clipper system that came through with minimal effects overnight and into the early part of the morning. Again, a little band of cloudiness here over West Virginia and the Ohio Valley can enhance snow shower activity this afternoon. And then finally, here's the last in a series of clippers over the upper part of the Midwest. That'll come through, and for the most part, it'll be north of the Pennsylvania-Maryland border with some snow shower activity tonight. That clears through tomorrow, and we actually could touch 40 degrees in many parts of the Mid-Atlantic region tomorrow afternoon, and then a little bit cooler perhaps on Thursday before the approach of that next system late in the week. Well, here's a radar look at the northeastern quadrant of the country. Here's the remnants of that first clipper system now in southern New England, spreading some light snow into the region. That'll pull off the coast. There's a few echoes here showing up over West Virginia, northeastern Pennsylvania, and again, some of the models, and we'll talk about the NAM model in a moment, are indicating a kind of a breakout of snow showers later on this afternoon. Temperatures, for the most part, will be above freezing in the Mid-Atlantic region, so if they were to occur, roads would not become a problem. And finally, here's the next clipper. Again, some rain and snow showers associated with that. That'll move kind of in a fashion like this and affect mostly north and east of the Pennsylvania-Maryland border with some more snow shower activity overnight tonight. So again, between this afternoon and tonight, there can be a coating to perhaps an inch or so in parts of the Mid-Atlantic region before that clears out by later tomorrow morning. Well, let's take a look at the NAM model run. This is from 12Z, the very latest model run, and we'll first focus in on today's activity and tonight's activity with the series of clippers continuing here. This is actually the NAM model run for late this afternoon, early this evening, and again, it's thrown out a little bit of a snow shower band here across Pennsylvania, again north of the Mason-Dixon line. Here's that next clipper. That moves in overnight tonight, but there can be a breakout of some snow showers later on this afternoon. Perhaps that would be in the form of rain south of the Mason-Dixon line with some rain showers possibly mixed in the D.C. region later on today. Let's jump ahead now to the middle of the night. And here's the 12Z NAM model run for forecast for the middle of the night. Again, mostly north of the Pennsylvania-Maryland border. Possibility of another round of snow showers, maybe a coating to an inch or so, especially in the northern suburbs of Philadelphia, north and east. That moves quickly off the coast tomorrow morning, And by tomorrow afternoon, many areas will have 40 degrees for the high temperatures on Wednesday afternoon. Well, let's now jump ahead to the Friday possibility here. This is finally a non-clipper type of event with some important southern moisture. This is the GFS model run from last night's 0Z run for Friday morning. Notice a coastal low with a significant amount of precipitation here. Again, southern moisture, some moisture coming out of the Gulf. That, of course, has been missing with the series of clippers that have had limited moisture coming out of Canada towards the Mid-Atlantic region. Now, one other crucial factor in play here for the end of the week is this very strong high-pressure system and cold high-pressure system, and that will give the possibility of this turning into quite a snowstorm for parts of New England and perhaps New York State. And again, from Philadelphia to New York City, might be right on the edge of rain or snow or some combination of the two. But so a couple of big differences here for the late week system. A non-clipper finally with lots of moisture, ultimately a coastal type storm, and a cold, strong, high pressure, which could be a factor here right to the north in southeastern Canada. Let's now jump ahead to Friday evening. Here's the 0Z GFS model run forecast for Friday evening. Quite a storm, a little bit off the coast compared to the European model. We'll take a look at the European model in a moment. But again, strong high pressure still sitting up here in southeastern Canada that sends some cold air down, so that'll perhaps keep it frozen in many parts here. A kind of a tail starting to form here. This looks like perhaps significant snow possibility in parts of New England. For example, Boston and Providence could get quite a bit of snow out of this late Friday night time frame. The rain snow line kind of cutting right through here, Philadelphia region, so we'll have to see. This could be kind of a snow to rain, perhaps back to snow type situation for Philly to New York City, perhaps mostly, if not all, snow in interior New England and New York at the end of the week. So we'll focus in on this over the next couple of days. Let's now take a look at the European model forecast. Well, here's the European model forecast for Friday evening. This is from last night's 0Z model run, and this is from the Raleigh Weather website. A little bit closer to the coast here, a little more ominous prediction here by the European model, and it has been fairly consistent in developing a storm that moves fairly close to the coast. Notice the cold air all the way down into the central part of Virginia here, perhaps the rain snow line with lots of cold air here, combination of that strong high pressure up here. So this is quite an interesting setup developing for Friday, and we'll focus in on this over the next couple of days. Another weak clipper for tonight, but a more important threat comes for the northeastern part of the country at the end of the week. That's it for now. For the SIWeather.com, I'm meteorologist Paul Dorian.